1 year ago, on this very day, April 6th, 2021, Battle of the Objects was officially made available for my gallery. Yeah, Battle of the Objects actually originated as a show made just for me to enjoy, no one else. That's because at the time I didn't really have a YouTube channel. I mean, I had an account, but I couldn't create a channel or upload videos on it. That actually changed during the summer. I managed to get an account that I could actually comment, upload videos on, all that sort of stuff. On the day that I got back from Mexico. And ever since then, the 3 episodes, ever since that day, the 3 episodes have all been made available. Fourth episode was made during, Mexico, but then that took a while to come out. And then episode 5. Episode 5 was the very first episode that was made specifically with YouTube in mind. I mean, I was already making these episodes with the mindset that people might be able to watch them one day, but I didn't think it would be possible until now. Actually, you mean until July 25th. Huh. So, in celebration of this landmark, I am going to be rewatching Battle of the Objects Episode 1 and my thoughts on it. Like, I actually think that this is probably the best one so far. First of all, look at this thumbnail art. A lot better and more expressive than most others, aside from the weird coloring and paint can in the background. Also, the weird colors on the clouds. Like, why did I think transparent white would make a good solid color for the clouds? This looks so off. Yeah, you can also see the mountain aesthetic, which would be carried over into episode 5. Here's the little emblem on the side. Viewers, try and guess what those emblems represent. I'll let you figure it out for yourself because I'm not trying to spoil anything. So, I'm going to be watching this, and it's been a while since I've seen this, so I want to give my thoughts on it. The first one. Oh yeah, the lip syncing. I gotta love how color just pops up. Also that line right there. Those are eraser marks. This was my very first animation. I really tried to add in tidbits like that. My very first movements, and I was so proud of it. I kind of like it. Look at that. You see? See, look at all these kinds of poses. Like, I feel that's what I feel like what's missing. Oh, gotta love that eraser. Yeah, look at that. Look at that expression change. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff that the later episodes would be missing. Mostly because, like, after finishing episode 1, I felt kinda burned out. Just kinda, but not a lot. Enough so I can produce more episodes, but not enough to like so much that I just didn't want to add in more movement. That's gonna change with episode 6. I'm gonna try adding more of these like expressions, movements, poses, all that kind of stuff in the episode, not just in the thumbnail, because like thumbnails are real easy. Hey, out of my way! Whoa, whoa, whoa! We wouldn't get to see that hill again. Maybe sometime if I bring it back. It's funny though. One ball is 8 ball for a brief time. Yeah, that's weird because like episode 1 was the only episode where I felt like I truly nailed the performance on Sang's voice. Like it was like easy to do, but then after episode 2, like it was like a lot harder to do. Like obviously this is gonna be Sang's voice for episode 5, but yeah, I don't know. The episode 1 Sang voice is just really it's exactly the same how you perform it, but I don't know. It's like, hey, yeah, it had a hint of dime in it. It had a hint of dime, like the dime exhale, as I call it. I'm trying my hardest to put this onto words. It's hard to put voice acting into words. Yeah, I would never do stuff like that again until episode 6, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, my vision for Rose and Crayon changed significantly. Also, wow, look at this. The only ever time where we actually get to see the duo play tetherball. And the only part where time where tetherball is actually moving. Well, outside episode 3's opening. Yeah, I also gotta love how Snowflake is like blending in with the sky. Though to be fair, I do think that the white outlines make it stand out a bit. That's what I'm gonna add to controller's limbs because like they're practically non-existent if you see them if she's laying them above her body. Sometimes it's not really a big deal, but there are instances where it does get a little annoying. Hey, you roped it, I saw. How could I rope it? I don't even have arms. I don't have legs. Stop bragging. Armless people can. Wait, where'd they go? Meh. Huh. 10 out of 10 acting. Despite the fact that my sister has said she can do good acting. I guess I just have to make a script for her. Look at that. That's an angle that I would never really use until like the birthday video. And that's not canon, so just an angle that I just like. I wish I'd use it more. But the thing is that now I'm creating actual assets that might be a little hard to recreate with the ruler and straightening out. I don't know. It might be possible, but I'm not sure. I am trying this thing with controller and Muffin in the opening of episode 6. Yeah, that's right. I'm still in the opening. Come, listen. I need. This is when I discovered that. That's when I discovered that lip syncing doesn't have to be like gradually moving. It can just snap. Look, you see? It's snapping. See? You see how it's snapping like that? This right here, this is not my, and this was an attempt at motion blur. This was just me not knowing how to completely erase the marks. And, and yeah, this was my first time not. And it doesn't even come close to being good to pass it off as motion blur. No me importa mucho. Yeah, that's not really what she should have said. Orange. The often forgotten contestant. Diamond orange are kind of... Yeah, I figured out how to... I didn't use layers yet, but I did figure out that I could just do that. Thing is, I didn't know how to zoom in and flip a clip. Okay, yes. I didn't try to zoom in. Flip a clip. Oh, yes, I know. I've been planning on doing that for so long. Stranger danger. I feel like I could do a better acting on that line. The brief seconds where Sword has a line going through him. Also, his platform. Yeah. Seriously? Only 2 people? I'm still proud of that expression. Dime. Gotta love how One Ball's like so much bigger than Caesar. Okay, from now on I'm gonna be referring to Caesar as me. Yeah, that's gonna be quite far away, given my schedule. Non-existent schedule, my schedule in my head. 20 contestants. 1 prize. Yeah, this is the shot that I used for the new intro thing. I just reversed the colors. The white became black and the black became white. That's really messy. I don't know why I just didn't go for it. I guess I didn't want it to like be completely... I don't know, it's hard to put my name. Now, the classic intro. And prize. This is how you're supposed to sing it. Also, I love how the designs came from the intro, so that's how Waffle got his like 4x4 thing. That's how Sword got his oval shape on the bottom of his blade. Contestants, 1 mysterious grand prize. We present to you this show. No singing there. It's this. Oh, this is before we made. This is before the. Again, this was before I uploaded to YouTube. So these were for myself, which is probably why I worked so ambitiously on this. This is just for myself. So this is before I decided to create my own thumbnails. You can see the inspiration for the thumbnail on this video. That changes. Oh, how original! I know, right? Wait, how am I up here already? I'm getting confused with episode 5. It's episode 5. I'm getting confused with episode 5. One thing that I like about this is that I don't waste too much time on a challenge that has already been done time and time again. Just zips on through. That's what I like about it. Oh, gotta love how... this looks so wrong now without Sword's, like, bottom thing, like his handle, or his, like his circular handle. It looks so wrong. Yeah, that right there, the handle, the circular thing. It looks so wrong without it. Much more creative environments. I'll tell you that. Oh, okay. First time I had a time transition. The most interesting part of every object show, including this one. Especially though, because like, it's like this is actually kind of interacting with the contestants, which is something that the later episodes again are missing. I feel because like, we're pick first either. Did I ask for your opinion? I was originally gonna write Boulder as just an equivalent of Snowball, but I decided to make him a little different. Box is really the one that's gonna stay the most true to his, like, the character that he's based off of. Blocky, yeah. Crayon's first signs of justice. This is one of the only things of a character that has actually managed to stay. Oh no, 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 no. Handleless sword is so cursed. Handleless sword is so cursed. Hashtag handleless sword. Went from confronting Caesar to... I said me. Went from confronting me to... Didn't even try to draw circles on the dimples because again, I didn't know how to zoom in. So, we need controller. As cold as a burrito can get. Foreshadowing anybody? No spoilers, no spoilers, no spoilers. Loddle diddle, loddle diddle, loddle diddle. No spoilers. Yeah, here on this channel, we don't do spoilers. Huh. Aww. Yeah. Look at what Ord's just doing. Armless sword. Armless sword. Also that mouth movement at the very end. I actually used this joke in a class without acknowledging the fact that this is where it came from. Yep. That's just a way of verifying my writing. I love how Sword's team was named after him and everyone was not okay with it, but Waffle was named after him and everyone's fine with it because, you know, he actually asked. He actually felt sympathetic towards his teammates. The Woods? I was too lazy to judge. It's not that I was lazy, I just didn't know how to zoom in again. Again, because I didn't have... Okay, this is my first time using assets. I love those thick outlines. Well, I feel like the newer assets have a lot of polish. These ones, they just stick to the tone of episode 1. The style of episode 1. Ah, infinity. And an infinity dumbbell. An infinity dumbbell before Luisa was even a thing. Luisa. And, oh, okay, I'm not gonna get copyrighted. Ah, perfect timing. Yeah, that's not gonna really go over well. Using Sonic Adventure music. Actually, I don't know if that's copyrighted. Is that... If it is, someone let me know. I love this. This style for Muffin is like a lot more organic than the newer asset. Also, look at that environment. Look at that. See? You see, I actually created a full environment for it. Look at that. You see? Flashlight from object to pose. Teleport looks so dumb. So dumb. Well, you don't have legs, so stop bragging. Ah. I was so proud of that Sega Genesis. I remember showing like some. I remember showing. uh, Great X. It's a common term to use. It's okay. I remember showing that controller outside with the Sega Genesis stamp. I remember showing someone and then but we were already enemies, so she did not really care for that. But everyone else that I showed did care. Not school though. Don't pull out your phones at school. Not even joking. Seriously, don't stop, kids. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Yeah, I was so proud of that movement. I remember the night that I was working on that movement. Ah, yeah, I was so proud of it that I tried to recreate it. Nothing can top the original. Yeah, I remember what was going on. It was a night, 10, around 10 p.m. The lights were off because the lights wouldn't turn on. Well, oh, no, that's exciting. The very rare time that Tetherball actually moves using his rope. Boy fic. I don't know why I said that in a New Jersey accent. Is that a New Jersey accent? No, that's Bubbles' accent. At least I didn't go for that with Snowflake. I went for a different accent. I don't know what it's called. I think it's Scottish. I don't know. It's just something that it's just an accent that occurs that's invoked whenever that's invoked whenever you have to do Snowflake's voice. My first attempt at a walking animation, which looks a lot more like crawling. Oh my. Also, my first attempt at a moving background. Something that wouldn't really happen after this episode again. Well, okay, I guess there was a montage at episode 2. Not montage. I mean, it was, it was, that episode was skimmed of its animation, so I guess it was. Because it was a montage. You think some cats are in the river? No mountains in the background. No mountains in the background. Sign mistaking a gender. Just to throw it out there, Burrito's a girl. Yeah, that was clear right there. I felt like that sounded more. I always felt like that sounded more like Snowflake. One ball is 8 ball again. Foreshadowing for a future event. Yeah, I know exactly where I'm gonna take this in the direction I'm gonna take this in. Though you might have to wait a while. Gotta love how that cage just goes underneath the trees. No, this was my first attempt at layering. Not even with actual layers. I didn't start using flip clip layers until episode 2. When I found out about the layers, I was well done with episode 1. No long spaces in between. Other than this. Bad timing for me to say. Seriously though, no long spaces of stairs between contestants. And when it does happen, it's justified. Yeah, gotta love Orange. Gotta love who likes to party. Well, this is the moment where I realized how to use the zoom feature. My first attempt at another asset. Now I feel like nowadays I try to avoid that because I feel like the BFB style really suits the contestants well. Similar with Comic Sans. I don't like using the that's so cursed. Yeah, I don't like using I don't use clear sans because I feel like that's too official for this aesthetic that I'm going for with episode 6. That's gonna be carried over to the whole show. Exactly where Rose and Crayon hid in episode 5. I love that. I love that so much. Sad face. Oh, another flash. Gotta do what we gotta do. We gotta do what we gotta do. Shoreline. I love these sets. I also love the gradually decreasing nighttime. Up, stars are visible now. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Yep, line. Our friend Line. Guys are on the lead. Told you I can't. You just. Oh no, I'm getting so mixed up here. Hey! Sorry about that, hair blower. Again. Team's leaving the cave. Oh. Come on, you lazy bums. You're the lazy one. Just go, just. Object illusion, anybody? It's like the equivalent of pop. These references are like the equivalent of pop culture references, which is something that I promised to avoid. Pop culture references. But now I'm doing the thing, a pop culture reference with object shows, from an object show's perspective, so. Oh no. Rolling eyes. Another thing that I wouldn't really do until the end of episode 5. Center scoop thrower. Mario 64. Here we go! Please excuse the awful Mario impersonation. Yeah, you're the smart brain nerd. I'm still not sure. I just realized that I almost made a Rick rolling joke. That looked like a Rick rolling joke. Not gonna get no. What was I gonna say? I had a point with that. I have a point. What was I gonna say? Yeah. I'm not sure if I was using the word pessimistic correctly. It seems like only yesterday that I was working on these frames. The memories. Choppy. My very first time at attempting a snow. A dramatic scene for the elimination. Welcome, contestants, to the first elimination. I feel like that's kind of racist. Of the season. Pac-Man, Caesar. Flower. I also, I love how most object shows would have an explanation of what eliminations are, but here, I'm just getting straight to the point. Something that episode 5 was missing. It just dragged on and on and on. And most of the elimination, and towards the very end of the elimination, it was just that one shot of calm. Yeah. Sword. Sport. Yet I said I wouldn't waste time on explaining the elimination, but yet here we are. Diamond. Yep. Feel really object showy there. More alphabetical discriminate. Hush. I changed my mind, though. Next safe is... I do whatever me. I did. You just said you changed your mind, huh? Don't act so surprised, Dime. Don't act so surprised. Yeah, that's not like being the only one to participate in your object show isn't really a good reason to like support them. That sounds wrong when I say it out loud, but think about it. Clara Sands. Yeah, I didn't add text because it made my flipper clip laggy. I didn't realize that all I had to do was just exit out of the animation and then load back in. Tie, we have a tie. To this day, I'm still not sure I explained this very well. Where's the other team? Also, where'd the crayon go? I think I explained this all right, but not the best. I don't feel like I explained it the best. Cast your vote. I'm choosing. Ha. That's what we got for cooking, Mark. There are a lot of features on Flipper Clip that I did not know how to use. Though this is the last time we've ever seen this do that. Jeez, wow. I think this is the only time where I ever brought up PvP. First time I'd ever try using this style of credits. So, thanks for watching, as I was the only one at the time watching this. I don't know, I guess I just really wanted this to go up on YouTube somehow. Thought we would really find a way. Okay, that was episode... Okay, that was episode 1 of Battle of the Objects. My thoughts on it? I like it. It feels like it's like there's a lot of stuff in there that is just missing from the more modern episodes. What time is it? Oh boy, I gotta get eating my breakfast. Okay, bye.